What's going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with another episode of the Hamilton Huskies franchise mode for NHL 21. Scroll down, hit that like button, and subscribe with the bell icon if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And in this episode, we are doing the Year 5 frickin' playoffs. We had ridiculous frickin' injury problems at the end of the year. Larkin is gone until the 17th. So he's going to miss Game 1 and Game 2 of the playoffs. Gustafsson is going to miss the entire first round, and he is our starting goaltender. That was the death blow that was dealt to us. We had Dougie Hamilton was out as well, but he came back just in time for the beginning of the playoffs. So he is back in our lineup. But we are without our top-line right winger, and we are without our starting goaltender to freaking start the playoffs. So it has been absolutely... It was an amazing season where it really looked like we should win the President's Trophy. We were well on our way to winning that President's Trophy, and then it was all kind of ripped away, and we ended up third place in our division just in the last 10 games of the season. So the first thing we are going to do is hit up view lines. We are going to go and take a look at the the Toronto Maple Leafs and see what we're going up against. And it really looks like they stepped it up this year. We got Nylander, Matthews, and Marner, Dennis Malgin, Tavares, and Pierre Engvall, Jan Sickhart, Nicholas Robertson, and Valeri Nichushkin, Mason Appleton, Philly Schlappick out of Ottawa, and Vlad Namestnikov. On defense, they got Brady Shea, Timothy Liljegren, Justin Schultz, Razzie Sandin, Travis Dermott, and Jeremy Roy. In the net, they are going with Steady Frickin' Freddy, the 35-year-old, 84 overall goaltender, and Phoenix Copley again as their backup goalie. All right, so I will quickly show you our lines, and then we're just going to dive into Game 1. We got Lucas Raymond, the Beast, the Manimal, Ryan McFarland, who absolutely was the best player on our team in the playoffs last year. Let's just hope he can keep that up. I mean, look at everything about him. He's just absolutely monstrous. Such an unreal player. 87 poise. He's got 90 discipline now. I mean, body checking and strength are both at 99. The guy's unreal. He's so good. Then we got Dominic Cahoon temporarily filling in on that top line right wing spot. As soon as Dylan Larkin comes back, Cahoon will go back down and be our third line center. On the second line, we got Andreas Janssen, Alexi Heponiemi, and Jake Virtanen, or Jakob Virtanen, as he called himself during the World Juniors. After that, we got Julian Gauthier, Kyle Olson, and Remy Ely, Austin Wagner, Giovanni Smith, and Nicholas Delorier. On defense, Morgan Riley and Dougie Hamilton, Shane Gostisbehere and Brett Pesce, Carson Soucy, and Mikey Anderson. And in the net, Adam Werner and Frederick Bergqvist, who, you know, was solid in the minors, and I'm hoping if we have to go to him for a game or two in this first round, I'm hoping once we get Dylan Larkin back, that will kind of thrust us back into at least being a team that can win games, even if we're a team that gives up a lot of goals. So Dylan Larkin is going to miss games 1 and 2, and I'm just hoping we can at least like split Toronto at home and maybe not look quite so bad up in the first round. And if we can make it past Toronto, who took us out last year, I mean, we get Filip Gustafsson back. If we can make it past Toronto, I don't see us losing in round 2, as long as we can stay at least relatively healthy. So here we go. We're diving into frickin' Game 1. Yes, we'll simulate because the AHL team made it to the playoffs as well. Go up to ×8 simulation. And let's see how we do. We were out shooting them to start it, but man, Toronto's the kind of team that really likes to take a lot of shots, you know. and we give up a penalty 5-on-3, but we actually managed to kill it off. So Adam Werner is holding his own right now up against the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're taking a lot of shots, and I think having Dougie Hamilton back is absolutely crucial to our success. So let's just dive back into the second period of Game 1 of this first round of the playoffs, and John Tavares finally gets one pan. There's Mitch Marner. I didn't expect too much to go right for us in the first couple of games, at least until we get Larkin back, because then it's not until we get Larkin back that we are at least offensively and defensively sound. But I think that's the difference this year between Hamilton and Toronto. Is last season, I think they maybe had the edge offensively, and we were about tied defensively. Goaltending was tied. This year, offensively, they're better than us, but defensively this year, I consider us significantly better than Toronto. So let's dive into the third period, and maybe we can make this a game. You know, we can at least maybe make it interesting. Come on, boys, let's get back into it. Oh, man, never mind. Game 1's, and another penalty. Come on, boys. At this point, just at least get on the board, you know? Just get on the board, boys. Come on, man. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Oh, my God. We still pulled the goalie down 3-0, and still we're not able to put a single goal past Freddie Anderson, who faced 40 shots and was likely the first star of the game. So we'll skip ahead to Game 2. Dylan Larkin is available, but we would not risk re-injuring Dylan Larkin. We have got to wait until he's 100% healed before we put him back on the ice. What would you like to do? I'd like to simulate. We will check and see how the AHL is doing as well in between games 2 and 3, because it's only a best-of-5 series in the A, right? And William Nylander. I expected pretty much to go down 2-0. Yeah, I expected to 3-0 Mason Appleton. Jesus, another power play. What the hell are we doing, man? We haven't even scored a goal yet in this series. That's a long power play. That's a long power play to not score on, man. Come on, Hamilton. Don't break my heart like this, boys. My goodness. Could this be the quickest freaking episode of the franchise mode in, like, franchise mode history? Oh, there we go. Andreas Janssen, who was the hero of the team in the regular season. By the end of it, he actually finally gets Hamilton's first freaking goal of the playoffs. And Dennis Malgin with that freaking dagger to the heart, man, puts them up 4-1 against us. High power play kind of thing, and Sickhart puts it in to make it 5-1 for Toronto. We need Larkin back, man. He's got all the defensive awareness in the world. We need to up our bottom six by putting Cahoon back down there. Jake Virtan in the second line, at least getting her done for Hamilton. Kind of 2 goals in 2 games on that second line, but this team only has 2 goals in 2 games. We've taken 67 shots. There we go, Dominic Cahoon. 68 shots, and we've only scored 3 times. So that is absolutely unacceptable. And Toronto takes it 5-3. So, the first thing I am going to do right freaking now is I am going to go to Edit Lines, and I'm going to put Dylan Larkin back on that number 1. Come on now. I am going to put him back on that number 1 right wing spot, even though he's a center. We got Ryan McFarland rocking that center spot. What is his faceoffs again? 89. Opposed to Dylan Larkin's 88. So they're very close. I got to check special teams really quick here. Larkin's back out there. Larkin's back out there. And it all looks well. So now we're skipping ahead. Our next game is on the 18th of April, so we are only 10 short days away from getting Filip Gustafsson back. But we are at home, so I'm hoping we can at least get a game back in this freaking series. The last thing I want to happen is for us to get swept or something. Oh yeah, I said I was going to take a look and see how we were doing. So we're tied at 1 in that first round. Alex 410, one of the absolute leaders on the Burnaby Aces team that went 51, 26, and 5. My goodness, man. So you're telling me they played 82 games in a 76-game schedule, eh? Gotta love that. Way to be, eh? Oh, my goodness. Brutal. All right, anyway. Back to the NHL. Let's see. Game 3. We're back at home. We are in Hamilton. I'm really hoping we can get back into this series, especially with Dylan Larkin back in our lineup. That should be absolutely huge for us. Heponiemi puts it in, baby. And we are on the board first for once. My goodness. Maybe being back in front of those Hamilton, Ontario fans, the best fans in the frickin' world, getting back in front of them. Maybe, just maybe, that's a little bit that we need to push us back into this frickin' series. As long as we can at least get one win here in the next, well, you know what? No, we need this one. This is the game we've got to win. Dennis Malgin puts in a power play goal to tie it at 1 early in the second period, and this is absolutely not what we need to happen, man. We need to take over a game, and we need to win convincingly, and Austin freaking Matthews makes it 2-1 for Toronto. Another Battle of Ontario. My God, man. And just like that, entering the third period, we are freaking down 2-1 entering the third in a series that we're losing 2-0. Gus, I can't believe you got hurt. That might have killed our season, man. And here's the third period. As we enter the third, we've scored 4 goals in this entire series. And Malgin scores again. My God, we got to turn this game around. That's not how you do it. Oh my God, not by taking penalties, man. My goodness, dude. Are you kidding? Shane Gustafsson puts one in the net. Come on, this was supposed to be our freaking year, and we're down 3-0 now in the freaking series, man. I was going to say, just don't let them get an empty netter, because that's just insult to injury, man. God damn, man. So that is 3-0 for the Toronto freaking Maple Leafs. Man, okay, hold on here. So we're going to say advanced day. We're going to say advanced day. What should I do? Should I throw Berkvist in? We're down 3-0. Should I throw the kid in there? I mean, you know, that's kind of like throwing the kid to the Wolves, you know. He's played 1 game. He went in relief. He went in relief for Adam Werner in 1 game, and he held his own. You know what? I'm taking a risk here. I'm going to throw Freddie Berkvist in there. He does have somewhat not terrible poise. Is the same poise as Werner, but the fact that he has a low overall might actually make your team kind of like rally around that rookie goaltender and might actually make them a little bit better. So we're rolling the dice. We're down 3-0 in the series. Can we get back into this and get closer to Filip Gustafsson coming back? You know, here we freaking go, boys. Game 4, Ryan McFarland scores on the first shot of the game for Hamilton. Oh my God, we need a win. We need a win today. We need a win today, or we're going home, and for the first time in franchise history, we will be swept in the first round, which is absolutely where we cannot be. We can't afford to get swept in the first damn round, and Berkvist is standing on his head right now. Let's go. Second period. Let's keep this damn trainer rolling. Morgan Riley puts it in to make it 2-0 for frickin' Hamilton. Oh my God. Dougie Hamilton makes it 3-0. Oh my God. Should I have put Berkvist in from the start, man? He's only 75 overall. That's why I'm like, I can't put him in. You got to go with Werner. He's the one with the NHL experience. But it's like, we got like a Braden Holtby situation going on here, man. Back in the day for the Capitals, when he was just thrown in as some like kid, thrown into the damn playoffs, and he actually did really well. All right, so entering the third period, we're up 3-1. Don't let them back in, boys. We got to hold them off the board. Absolutely hold them off. Come on, come on. Final 10 minutes of the game, up by 2. Come on. No. Don't let them back in. Mitch Marner scores a goal. Don't let them in, man. Oh, Morgan Riley scores again. Oh, my God. We're hanging on, Larkin. Welcome back, baby. And we are still alive in this first round. And we are officially 2 days closer to Filip Gustafsson making his return. Oh, my goodness. I don't think we can afford, though. I'm going to say best lines in the minors. Let's see, how did we make out, man? How did we make out? We are 2 days closer to Filip Gustafsson coming back. And we won. So we're moving on to the second round of the playoffs in the AHL. Oh my goodness, man. I got to make sure Berkvist is still out there. The guy was an absolute monster in the net for us. We got Larkin back. I don't want Warner in the net, man. Look at this. 2 games. He got to win. 924, 216. We're going with Freddie, baby. We're going with Freddie Bergqvist, dude. So let's jump into Game 5 of the first round. And if we can pull out another win, I don't know, man. This freaking Freddie Bergqvist cat, man. He grew on me real quick. It's like, I think I might want to keep... Oh, no, Nick Robertson. Don't do this, man. Don't do it. Come on, boys. This Bergqvist cat, though, I might want to keep him around for a backup or something, man. Freaking Austin Matthews, dude. And it's 2-1. Gauthier puts one in, and we're still in the first period, but we can't let them dictate the game, man. We're out shooting them. We're out playing them, but they're outscoring us, and that's 100% of our problem. So let's dive into period number 2, man. All right, come on. We got to tie it. Oh, my God. Sick hard scores. There we go. Ryan McFarland gets another one. And we're back within 1 yet again. Come on, man. We're approaching the halfway point of this game. We just need one more. No, they don't need one more. We need one more. And Pierre Engvall makes it 4-2, and Tavares makes it 5-2. Lightning will not strike twice here in this freaking series, man. And we're entering the third, down by freaking 3. Oh, my goodness. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Oh, come on, boys. We need a couple of goals here in the third. We got to get back in this game, dude. We got to get back in the game. Somebody throw something in the net. No, not Matthews. Oh, my God. Don't. Oh, my goodness. This is bad. This is bad, dude. What the hell? Freaking teams like this. Teams like this year's Hamilton Huskies are supposed to be the kinds of teams that can rally, that can work together, and freaking overcome adversity and absolutely not just cave in the first round. This was the worst we've ever done in the playoffs with the best team we have ever had. All right, go to roster moves. You know what, man? We're going to goalies. Oh, not in the system, in the NHL. And we're sending Werner down. No waivers. He can go down and Berkey Burke there. He can stick around up here. Freddie Bergqvist. He got a couple of games in the playoffs. He looked solid in that first game. Looked solid as a relief goalie. But in Game 5, simply could not put it together. Couldn't make it work. My God, man. So Filip Gustafsson absolutely was the death blow. I fully believe if we had Filip Gustafsson healthy to start the playoffs, even without Larkin, you know, we win in the playoffs. You know, we win the playoff series. Dominik Kahuna absolutely showed me during the regular season the value of Dominik Kahuna. And Julien Gauthier, I said, what did he have? He had 9 points in 20 games. Good, solid third-line guy for us. Fits really well. We are losing our coach at the end of this year. He wants 2.1 for 1 year. I would offer him like 1.8 for 1 year. That's about as good as I can do. I can give you a $150,000 a year raise. Remy Ely I really like, but I don't know. I think we might be moving on. We might be able to call a couple of guys up. People like Galiev. What does Galiev want? He wants 1 year. I'll give him 1 year, $900,000. There is a chance he honestly could be like NHL ready starting next year, you know. There's that Peyton Trainer. Yeah. He's 23 years old, but I mean, like I said, he's a 6th round pick. If he can jump to like 78, I could easily throw him on our third pairing, and he would be like the best steal we've had so far, you know. That's not what I meant to do. Go in the system. Who else do we got? In the system, we have got Riley Kidney. Riley Kidney's making the jump this year, man. 1st round pick. He's 22 years old, taken 14th overall, and he's going to be making his NHL debut next year. After that, who do we got? Galiev, I'm hoping, can make his NHL debut next year. Landon McCallum would be fantastic. He was taken 18th overall a couple of years ago. I'm really hoping he can make his NHL debut. Maybe not next year, maybe the year after. We got Pascal Ferland taken in the 2nd round. Good sniper, 20 years old. He's another guy I wouldn't mind calling up one of these days. Reginald Sanford, 2nd round pick. Lana Lang. Landon Lang, 4th round pick. Peyton Trainer. Who's young on this team right here? We got Mike Hickey. Yeah, he was the 27th overall pick. Forgot about him a little bit there. Look at this Watkins kid. He's 20 years old. 5th round pick at last year's draft. Anyway, so Denny Crane. No, Theo Crane. 6th round pick at last year's draft. All right. It doesn't matter, man. So what we're going to do, because the minor league team in the AHL, they happen to make it to round 2. Let's frickin' jump ahead, advance day, and let's see how they do in the minors. Huge loss. You want to know why it is? It's because I'm watching. It's because I'm actually here. Gauthier decided not to come back, but Galiev did decide to come back. Game 2 of the second round. It's a 3-1 victory. There we frickin' go, man. Game 3 is a 4-3 win, so we're up 2-1 in that series. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, boys. Oh, it's tied at freaking 2. Let's go. We need at least one win here. Oh, my God, and we're facing elimination. Jesus. What do we got? Another loss. There you freaking go, man. All right, so what we're going to do is oh, why did I do that? What are you doing? You moron. All right, here we go. We're going to switch over. We are going to go through the off season. That's May. So we are going to go up to player retirement. And first we'll see who won the Stanley Cup. It's going to be between conference finals are Tampa and Washington, Dallas and Edmonton. So let's see who's in the finals here. And who wins the cup? The Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup. Good for them. The Iowa Wild. And the salary cap goes up to 96.4. We have gone through 5 years in this. We have gone to the playoffs 4 times, and that is the first time we have ever been eliminated. Oh, in the first round, and it was damn near a sweep. Ryan McFarland dropped. Damn. Vertanen did not. Janssen grew. That's good. Heppo grew. That's what I'm talking about. 85 overall. 50-plus point producing. Second line frickin' center. Under contract for 2 more years at $3 million. Dominic Cahoon grew. He doesn't want to come back, though. Lucas Raymond did not. Pesci's still good. Gauthier. Carson Soucy doesn't want to come back. That's fine. I got no problem with that. Mikey Anderson is kind of a lost cause at this point. Wagner, yeah. Delorier, oh God, he dropped, but yeah, he's getting up there anyway. We need to look at some other options anyway. We got Giovanni Smith, who does not want to come back, but he is legitimately a 4th line grinder now. I do want to keep him around. So 2-year, 1 way. Oh man, he wants way too much for what he is, you know. Riley Kidney, yeah, it shows that he didn't grow yet, but I know he did. Anyway, so Galiev, 75 overall. He should grow. Should be at least 77 or so, something like that. What do we got? Landon McCallum, 74. Who else do we got? Lana Lang, Sanford, Pear. That's fine. So we're going to jump off to goaltenders where it shows Bergqvist, where it's going to show that Frederick Bergqvist has not grown yet. Brennan Tamara taken in the 4th round. Fringe starter potential. He'll be fine. It doesn't matter. We also got David McGrattan, who was just fine in the USA. We can't sign him because the second you sign him, he instantly goes to the AHL. Filip Gustafsson jumps to 86 overall, and his poise even grew. Now he's just got to frickin' stay healthy. Oh my God, dude, Filip Gustafsson. I said it, man. Filip Gustafsson. We got him for 2 more years at under $3 million a year. Adam Werner, I am officially kind of over you. I'm done with you, Werner. I'll throw you in the minors, man. I don't even care, dude. All right, anyway, this is the shortest episode of the franchise mode we have ever made. But, I mean, that's all that happened, you know? That's all that happened. This is the shortest episode ever, but we only made it 5 games into the playoffs. So in the next episode, we will do the draft. We're going to do the draft interviews. We're going to do the off season. Anyway, that's going to do it for us today. I know this one was way too freaking short. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the freaking time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.